Crowdfunding has become an established part of today's alternative finance landscape. However, it is often approached as a simple solution without fully considering its strategic and structural implications. At CGPH Banque Affairs, we view crowdfunding differently. For companies, crowdfunding can represent a capital raising opportunity only when it is integrated within a broader financing strategy. We work closely with management teams to assess the sustainability and feasibility of the project, ensuring that the underlying business rationale, financial structure, and assumptions are sound and realistic. A central element of our approach is the evaluation of cash flow dynamics and repayment capacity, particularly in the case of lending crowdfunding. Before a project is presented to regulated crowdfunding platforms, we focus on its ability to remain sustainable over time, not only at the moment of fundraising. Crowdfunding should not be treated as a standalone fundraising exercise, but as part of a disciplined capital planning process. In many cases, our role continues after the fundraising phase. We often work alongside a dedicated CGPH CFO to support companies in monitoring cash flows, financial performance, and project execution, ensuring ongoing alignment between operational results and financial commitments. For investors, crowdfunding represents an alternative investment exposure that requires careful evaluation. When approached with appropriate allocation discipline, crowdfunding investments may complement a diversified portfolio, offering return dynamics that differ from traditional asset classes, while also introducing specific considerations around risk, liquidity, and time horizon. At CGPH Banque Affairs, we help investors understand where crowdfunding fits and where it may not within a broader portfolio strategy. It is also essential to distinguish between equity crowdfunding and lending crowdfunding. Equity crowdfunding impacts ownership structure and long-term value creation, while lending crowdfunding requires particular attention to repayment capacity, cash flow visibility, and financial resilience. Each structure requires a different strategic assessment. Crowdfunding is not a shortcut. It is a regulated capital channel that deserves institutional discipline. At CGPH Banque Affairs, our role is to bring clarity, structure, and long-term strategic perspective to crowdfunding decisions for both companies and investors.